guys, today I was working in Absynth and I kind of stumbled upon a problem, which is not really a problem, but I didn't understand how it worked, and it was the key follow, because normally in most synthesizers you can assign key follow to the cutoff frequency of a filter, for example, and that means that when you play a higher note the filter will open up more. So I searched on the internet and in the Absynth manual to find it, but turns out they don't call it key follow, but you still can do it. And first I'll explain to you why I needed it, because I made a patch, and if I disable all effects, this is the patch. Exciting. And it's just a really short bleep. Let's see, oscillator B amp is just a really short tick from the envelope, and I wanted to use the tick to trigger the feedback on a filter and then control the tone of that filter. So what I first did is insert a comb after that, because a comb is kind of a feedbacking filter, and then I've put the feedback very high so it lasts pretty long. And then I modulated the cutoff frequency with an envelope filter B2. Let's see, which one is it? There we go. So now I use the feedback and then I modulate the cutoff to get the different tones, because then it's feeding back at different frequencies and therefore giving you different tones. Well, that was all fine, so far so good. And then I used another comb filter on the master. I did kind of the same thing. Nice and dissonant. No, not nice, but still dissonant. Then let's see, I didn't modulate that one, I think, no. And then I used the equalizer. Yeah, and I've put the feedback to somewhere around 90, and I used the comb filter and I modulated the transposition of that filter to get some more tones. Effect, that is this envelope. Just to get some nice sound. But then the problem was that when I wanted to play my patch on the keyboard, that every note sounded the same, because I just got that short tick from the envelope, so it doesn't really listen to pitch, and I know that I can change the pitch by changing the cutoff frequency on the comb filter, like that. But I wanted it to listen to my keyboard as well, so I could just play the keyboard and find some melodies. So what you have to do that is go to the perform page, and then you go to note, because I'll demonstrate it now. I play different notes, but it's not really changing, so you have to go to note here, and then where it says parameter you select the filter that you want to key follow the frequency of. So I'm going to choose the master for now, and then it says master here, and then you need to drag this, and it's not going to be pretty. I was looking for a way to just draw straight lines in here, but I couldn't find it, so you have to be a little bit precise. And now the filter cutoff listens to your keyboard, so if you play higher notes the filter opens up more. So like that. And and it's not gonna be very precise, but you still can find the melody. And what you can do if you're really nerdy is to find the frequency of each note, and then you can type it in here yourself in the scale, and then it would play in perfect pitch. So for example, for an A you would need the you want the A4 to be on, sorry, the A3 on 440 hertz, and then you could exactly test that with the tuner and press the A until you have that frequency, and then work from there. But it's it's gonna take some time, and it's not an ideal way. Maybe there are better ways, but this is what I found for now, and it's still pretty useful. You can make a lot of melodies with it, and alternatively you can use an envelope like I did. So then you have just have to use one note, and you can control the frequency with an envelope. So then would just be something like this, and that is a little bit simpler. And let's see this one. Yeah, and then you can just set it up like this. And you can use the same envelope on the transposition of the granular equalizer transpose knob. So I can say here, create a new envelope, and then I go to that filter B1 frequency, and I copy it, and I paste it here, and then I have to delete my old envelope, and then I have to set the wet. And you can mess with this filter to get some nice results. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, and let's see, if you want to recreate it, I just used a saw square single wave that is giving this short tick. I put the voices to 8. I don't know if that matters a lot in the full patch, but we can check it. Maybe 1 would be even better, because otherwise it gets a little bit out of hand maybe. So yeah, then use the comb filter and set the feedback very high, because then you get these long tones. And then I used another comb, but that is not necessary, and it makes it more complicated, but it's not that necessary. Ooh. And I can use a limiter when you set these feedback values so high. And then that's it. Just remember to set the timing of the equalizer to a synced value. So click on beat and set it to 0.5 or 0.25. And you can try to use the bandpass filter as well. Okay, I'm getting carried away, but yeah, that's a cool trick, and actually it was just about the Node key follow this week, and that is set up once again in the perform window. Node, select the stuff that you want to modulate with the key follow, and then drag your line here. Pretty straightforward. So have fun with that, and until next week.